Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and today we will be discussing the Python code for the machine M1, which we saw in the discussed in the last video. If you have not watched the last video, I will share the link in the I tab above. You can check it out first and then we will look at the Python code. So I will just give you a brief recap of what machine we discussed, DFA we discussed in the last video. This was the DFA M1 or and it was accepting the type of strings that end at 1 and the strings after the last one ending with even number of zeros. Okay, now we will uh, discuss the Python code for this machine. So initially what we will do, these states, now this q1, q2, q3, in the code I have renamed them as q1 is state 0, q2's name is state 1, and q3's name is state 2. 0, 1, 2, 3 states. And our final start state is 0 and final state is 1, right? So here only first we have given the start state, that is 0, the final state, that is 1. Now the transition table, okay, let us make the transition table. So Q0, okay, we will have, the rows are representing the states, okay. The transition function, the rows will be your states. There are three states, 0, 1 and 2. And inputs are only two symbols, 0 and 1, correct? And these are your states, current states, current states. And the columns are your input symbols, input character, okay. Now if your current state is 0 and you see a 0, you state at q0, okay. And in a 1 you go to q1, right? And this we will not write q0 q1, we will write it 0 and 1, okay. This cells are representing the next state. State 0, input 0, you stay at 0. State 0, input 1, you go to 1. State 1, input 0, okay. State 1, this is 1, input 0, 2, okay. State 1, input 1. State 1, input 1. That you stay at 1, okay. State 2, this is 2, input 0 or 1, both you are going to state 1. So this should be your matrix, okay. So we have created that matrix over here. This is row 0. So 0, 1 are the elements, 0, 1. Then your state 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and this is your state 2. This is your state 2, 1, 1, and here also it is 1, 1, okay. Now we are taking the input from your user, enter the input, string input, okay, and we are storing it in a variable h. That would be your input string, okay. That will be, the machine has to read character by character and decide on the next state. So for every, we are iterating the whole string character by character. For each character in this string h, what we are doing, current state, the next state is a given, the current state is updated with the next state, and next state would be inside your transition matrix. Your row will be your current state and your column would be the integer version of the character, right? And based on this transition matrix, the next state we will get, that would be your current state for the next iteration, and we are printing the current state, okay. And after this input has finished, there is no characters left in the string. What we will check, if the current state at the end is same as the final state. If you the string ends at the q1 state, then what will happen, the your input is a valid string and it is accepted by the machine. Otherwise it's an invalid input, and it will be rejected. So let us run this code. Okay, I hope you have understood it. Now I know this machine is accepting. Let us try two strings that would be accepted. Okay, a string ending at 1. Okay, 1001. This should be accepted. See, 1 state is 0 and input 1. It went to next state, become 1. Correct. Then state 1 input 0, 1 0. State should be 2. Yes. Then state 2 input 0, state 2 input 0, then again it went to state 1. Yes. And then state 1 input 1, state 1 input 1, it stayed at 1, so it's a valid string and it is accepted because it has reached state 1, that is the final state. Now again we will run it and check for strings ending with even numbers of 0, 1 0 0. This should be accepted. So it is accepted. Now we will check for an invalid string. Okay, we will check for string ending with odd number of ones. This should not be accepted, and it's not accepted. See, its last state is state Q2, right? State 2, which is not a final state, so it is not accepted. So hope you like this video. Please share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, give your feedback in the comments. How can I improve this content? And happy coding, and try to explore TOC more. Bye bye, take care.